I'm going to be building another complete random house using Google Earth. I got a wheel right here with all 50 states on it. Let's give it a spin and see what state we get. Pretty excited. This is like the longest wait between episodes in a while, so kind of excited to jump back into it. What we got here? Arizona. That's an interesting one. Haven't done a lot of West Coast. We've mostly been on the East Coast, but yeah, let's get into Google Earth and let's see where we drop here. All right, so we got Arizona here. For the non-American viewers, West Coast here, kind of southwest. Other than Phoenix, I don't really know what's here, so let's just drop the Street View Man somewhere so we end up. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of this in this one. There's stairs here though. It's like a trail. I don't just want to aim for Phoenix, but I feel like if I don't, I'm never gonna find a house. But we'll see. Okay, it just didn't work. We're in the middle of a desert here anyway. It's a drone shot, I guess. We're up in there somewhere. Super cool landscape. My internet is kind of like garbage right now, so I don't know if it's really loading in high quality, but interesting stuff. I mean, it's not a house here though, so cool landscape, but no house, of course. All right, maybe we'll get a house on this one. No chance. It doesn't count. For anybody who hasn't seen the series before, basically the rules are I have to drop a Street View Man somewhere completely random, and I have to build the house that I'm looking at. So if I'm not looking at a house, I can't like go look for one. I have to go back out and choose another location. Like for example here, I'm not looking at a house, so I get to do it again. I don't like go look for a house. I just keep dropping it until I find a house. See if we get anything here. Nope. I feel like this is gonna be a long one. Really cool landscape. Obviously no house here, but feeling good about this drop though. Let's go like somewhere in the middle. I guess one thing that doesn't change between the West and East Coast is nightmarish roads everywhere, of course. Yeah, bike lane, I'm sure cyclists love this. Let's go to like a named location, drop it a POI like it's Fortnite. I don't think that counts as a house. Another drone shot. Cool mountain range in the back though. Really interesting. I guess it's kind of suburbs. It's super weird. They like parking spots in the middle. What kind of like place is this? Obviously like rich people area, but that's super weird. Smell like parking lot in the middle of the road. Man, what's wrong with my internet? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind any minute now. Oh my god, finally. I think it's the house, I guess. I mean, I could see it. No trees in the front. Looks a lot like the California one, but I guess that kind of makes sense since, you know, it's West Coast, kind of like hot climate. Is that a bird? Oh my god, that's crazy. What? That doesn't look like a bird, but I think it's a bird. Okay, real quick before I get in this house. I got a Patreon link down below, and I also got a Discord link down below. I'd really appreciate if you joined, you know, either, both. I don't know. Discord obviously is free, but you know, Patreon, you get schematics and you get a house dedicated to you and your name in the credits. You know, I'd really appreciate if people check that out. I also want to real quick thank you guys for 20,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane milestone. I really appreciate it. I hit it like almost a week ago, I think, at this point, but I haven't uploaded recently. I've been setting up a new computer that I got and like built and everything. Super sick. I could finally actually edit and run shaders and all that stuff. Yeah, with that stuff out of the way, get in the house, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to build this one, honestly. Let's get into it. All right, so real quick before we build here, got a kind of top-down view. Pretty interesting. I'm not gonna bore you with like getting the measurements and stuff, but we have this backyard area. We have a pool. I'm probably gonna build this. We'll see. Nothing too complicated shape-wise either, except for this kind of front thing is a bit complicated, but it's not too bad. I don't think. Maybe it is kind of too bad. I guess we'll see in a minute here. The 3D view is like really bad, but I can at least see windows, which is kind of the important part for it anyway. Oh yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into game. Alright, I think that's kind of the shape in. Honestly, it's more complicated than I thought at first. Like you could see, you know, there's kind of this roof section. There's this back kind of balcony area, which you can kind of see on 3D view. And then you have this front roof section, which is kind of, honestly, a bit more complicated than it looks. Okay, I think that's finally a shape in. For the blocks, I think I'm going to use sandstone, like a mix of sandstone blocks for the walls. And I'm not sure about the roof. I don't know if I want to use brick or mud brick for it. Like, I know brick will look better. Like, that's red. Like, that does have a red to it. Mud brick is too brown. I think I'm gonna have to use normal brick, even if it's not quite as saturated as Minecraft brick, but yeah, I don't have a choice. Let's start filling the blocks in though. Alright, it's kind of the general shape in. Obviously it gets like way more complicated with like, you know, the roofs and everything. Like a chimney sort of thing here. Just gonna leave that there so I remember it, because I'll definitely forget if I don't. I'm not sure if these garage doors are white or not. It's really hard to tell because the street view image has like the sun facing the front of the house. So it's kind of hard to like look at the colors because obviously they're like desaturated a bit because of the sun. But for now we'll do it like that. There's a tall window here. Not like a crazy shape on it. Like something like that might be enough, honestly. I think I'm just gonna get like the kind of front section in, and then we'll figure out what I'll do next. By the way, for watching this, quick plug, I got a Twitch link down below. I'd appreciate you stop by, maybe drop a follow. I think I'm gonna multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but figure out how to plug it. See, that's kind of this like front slab section in of the roof. So this wall continues straight back and then goes up, and then these two things just kind of jut out on it. So I think I'm gonna get the shape of this wall in. Really unfortunate angle here for the street view, but it works enough. Let's kind of raise all this up here to like the proper height. This roof kind of curves like this. It's kind of weird, but nothing too crazy. Honestly, the hardest part here is kind of lining the heights up here. I'm not exactly sure how tall to make this or where the midpoint of this roof is, because a lot of weird shapes and I don't have a lot of pictures to go off of here, but I'll try. I was trying to get this front thing because I think that'll maybe make the roof make more sense. Talking about these windows, by the way, that wasn't obvious. So this is the center here, kind of important. Kind of sucks that these have to connect, but there's not a way to avoid that at all. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to recreate this kind of archway with like a inset sort of thing here. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I'm sure you know exactly what I mean here. I think that's honestly an alright way of doing it. These might look better with full blocks, though. I don't think so. I don't think they do. I think that's kind of that. Obviously, except for like putting the glass in and stuff, but I think that's alright. I'll go back and like properly do those windows, but for now, it'll look like that. Again, I kind of just did this front section so I could start the shape of the rest of it, because it's super weird, honestly, and I'm not sure how I'm going to build most of this. This goes up here, though. And then there's this thing over here. The roof kind of starts same layer, I think. Again, everything's going to be a bit weird for this because it won't transfer exactly, as I'm sure you kind of understand that already. This roof kind of slopes up here. As you can see, like here, it starts to slope up right here, and then kind of like, it's like a square around these. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see what I mean when I build it. Alright, yeah, it kind of connects like this. I'm sure you can see what I'm doing here. Finally. Looking a bit weird for a bit. Yeah, it kind of connects up like that. I'm trying my best with this one. This is kind of a tough house. But I think I'm in the shape in finally. Oh, this curves around on this side. Oops. That kind of... Oh, it doesn't curve that. I thought it did. No, it just goes up there. That's super weird. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I was building everything wrong for a second there, which was very concerning. But this actually just, at least according to this low quality Google Earth thing, it comes up like this here, which is kind of weird, but I don't think it's too crazy. And how does this continue off this? So it just kind of does its thing here. This goes up almost to the point, so that's something I could use to kind of base the height of this off, which helps a lot. Let's try to get this in. Might be a controversial choice here. I think I have to use stairs, which I really don't want to. I don't think I have a choice, because there's two different slants on this roof, I think. I'll think about it. I'll try to see if there's a way for me not to do that. Okay, maybe we don't need stairs. That'll be preferable, because the stairs look horrible. That might just work. It's like slightly off scale. I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, I think that's all right. All right, let's get rid of this. But how does this connect down here is the question. That might be an issue, because it has to connect right here, which is something I'm not... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is not going to happen. Yeah, yikes. No way. Oh my god, wait. Let me think this one out for a minute. I think I just have to scale it up slightly, and then I can link it line up. I might just be absolutely losing it here, though. I think something like that, honestly. It's kind of weird, but I think that's the best we're gonna get for the shape. Let's fill this in. Let's see how it kind of comes together here. Or I guess how it doesn't come together. Maybe. It isn't perfect, I will admit that, but I think it's the best we're getting. I'm kind of simplifying the shape here for a bit, and then I'm going to come back and add like the side part and this back part. Sorry if I sound like a bit more dead than usual. It's like 2 in the morning when I'm recording this. The grind never stops. All right, that's kind of the main chunk of the house done. Again, there's a section here. There's like a little offshoot here for where the door is, and there's this kind of back like porch balcony thing. I'm pretty happy with it. This was very difficult, honestly. My keyboard just stopped working. That was huge. All right, so yeah, there's like this side section here. Of course, it's the back of the house, obviously. Kind of comes to about this roof line, and then vaguely here. I don't know. And then yeah, there's like back. Maybe there's a sunroom under there or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's get that in. And yeah, there's this thing in the back. I'm not really sure. This is far from a high quality image. I can't tell if it's made out of the same block as a house or not. Man, same block is crazy. I can't tell if it's made of the same like material as the house or not. I'm gonna assume it is. It kind of just looks like almost like a balcony. I don't think there's walls here. Honestly, I think it's like an open porch, maybe like a screened-in porch, maybe like a door here. Goes out a bit farther than this thing too. Yeah, I can't really see it. I'm probably gonna put like archways over this or something. But yeah, I'll leave that blank for now. All right, it's coming along. It's going along. That looks pretty decent from a distance, I think. It's not perfect, but it's okay. These kind of like all have like grids over them, but I can't really do that. That kind of gets the point across pretty well, but I don't know. I think we'll just leave it like that for now. All right, let's get this like, there's like almost like a chimney here. Yeah, I don't think it's actually like a chimney, right? I honestly don't know. Not exactly sure. Whatever. Either way, it's like a 2x1 sandstone pillar. I'll probably texture this more later. I don't know. Also like that for now, so don't forget about it. All right, let's try to see if I can spot any windows over here. All right, there's an electrical box here. Can't tell what that is. I think it's just something leaning against that. I don't think there's a door there. That's like the fence and the door of the fence. It's like open because there's a fence here. But basically, windows wise, window. There's 2 windows here. But I think that's it. Window here as well. Not a whole lot. I think there's one here. It's just small. Yeah, let's get a few windows in over here. Something like that, I think. And on this height, there's a window here, I think. And there's like a bathroom one here. I think that's it. And on the back, window, door, 2 windows here. Some of these just smudge. I'm gonna assume there's 2 windows here. You can kind of see something. I'll just assume, I don't know. Something like that. Got a window here, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, the bottom floor that's kind of smudge is just like smudges on here, but I'm gonna assume it's something like that. Right, this side they got a few windows though. I can't tell if this is a window or if it's something else, but I don't think it's a window. I don't know what that is. Let's get in though. For those who haven't seen this series before, the goal isn't like to be 100% accurate. You know what I mean? It's just it isn't possible usually. So I just kind of do it how I want, you know. There is a thing here for the door though, so let's try something like this. Bring it out one more. Again, you literally can't see it from the ground view, but I'm just gonna kind of assume it's something like this. There's a lot of sandstone going on here, so I think I'll make this brick. But I think with that, that's kind of the shape in. I know they don't actually look like this, but I like to kind of Minecraftify chimneys, even if I'm not sure if this is a chimney. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, well, that's the general shape of the house and the windows and stuff. Pretty interesting. Now it's time for the very fun part. I'm gonna texture this. Probably just a mix of other sandstone blocks. There's a window there, so I'm guessing the door is on the right side of that. So this is a window, and this is a door. Kind of course, guessing over here. Can't see it. But yeah, let's texture some of this. All right, I think the walls are textured. Let's do the roof now. Never ends. Granite, polished granite. Closest stuff you can get to brick texturing really in Minecraft. I think it looks all right. I've had people ask me for like texturing tutorials and stuff, but like honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of like try to make it seem like it naturally like weathered to look like that. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, I'm sorry. Not the best with words here. But like basically the main color of the gradient is the polished. And then I make sure that doesn't directly touch brick really, because it'll have too much like clashing. So I use the granite to kind of blend it. Subscribe, you know, if you learn anything from that tutorial. Like the video if you didn't learn anything from the tutorial. But yeah, something like that, and it kind of looks like it blends out of it. All right, looking from this angle, what else we need here? Obviously sidewalk, like the driveway. This path, there's like kind of gravel here, bushes, and we'll get the back. I don't know how detailed I'm gonna do the back. I'll definitely do a backyard of some kind, but we'll kind of see how far I go with it. Yeah, let's get this kind of front area in, I think, first. Just something simple like that. I don't know. All right, let's get the sidewalk in. This build is gonna have way too much sandstone, but kind of nothing I can do about that. Something like that. And so we're gonna like gravel here. I'm not exactly sure what to use for that because it kind of doesn't look gray. I don't really know. don't think I have much of a choice, to be honest. And there's like another paved part, but this one's like whiter, like stone and andesite. I'm not 100% sure. Something like that. I don't really know. To be honest here, no idea what I'm doing at this point. And this fence kind of comes over here. That's good enough. That's good. It's like basketball hooping, I guess. Something like that. I don't really think there's a way for me to like make it look connected, so I think I'm gonna have to just kind of accept that. That kind of works. I think that's all right. Let's continue this thing going over here. This kind of like gravel thing carries over, and there's like a path and stuff. Sorry, I don't know. Kind of forget if I was showing it or not, but you know, we got this part, this wall, basketball hoop, the fence. So now I gotta get the gravel over here, this path, and then yeah, we'll kind of. I guess I'll do the backyard. I feel like I have to, unfortunately, despite it being pretty late at night here. But we'll lock in. There's like a different colored path here. It's kind of weird. I'm texturing this with stone, but I'm gonna put a lot of coarse dirt and podzol in here, I think, in a minute. Because there's like plants in here, so it's kind of my go-to in Minecraft. Whether that's what it looks like in real life or not, I don't really care. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Like rocks here too. I have no idea, honestly. Classic decorative rocks, you know. Some like hedges here. It's finally kind of coming along. Finally. Alright, let's get like lanterns and flower pots and stuff on the front here. Oh, there's like an electrical box here. I mean, kind of a banner is what I've been doing for these. I don't know if anyone has a better idea, but yeah, there's like an electrical box there. It's a fancy house. I'm putting security cameras up even if I don't see them. All right, let's quick road. It's probably almost there. I'm gonna do the back though. I feel like I'm obligated to. I'll feel bad if I don't do the back of this house, so I'll do it. This house is dedicated to my patron, PrettyGoodScience. If you want a house dedicated to you, it's just $3 on the Patreon. I really appreciate all the support on there. Y'all goated, all you. Oh yeah, let's finish back up real quick. A really complicated yard area that I'm not looking forward to building. So I think I'll just do a brick patio. I think I'll just do like a backyard area and not necessarily an accurate one. Again, it's like 2 a.m. here. In real life, this fence goes like diagonal and like connects to another house. So I think we'll just put it here. I think it's all right. I don't know. My bad. If you care, I apologize. This kind of like driveway thing seems to extend back here. As like some kind of, maybe that's the brick patio carrying over. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna kind of assume that there's a door down here. I don't know. Makes sense to me. You know, I feel like that might be about it. I know I didn't do everything. I didn't do the back exactly, but I think that's more than good enough. Let's get a quick shader view. I'm honestly pretty happy with that. All right, here's the real life house for like kind of a quick comparison. Kind of a pretty interesting, you know, house. A lot of weird stuff to it. And here's the Minecraft one for comparison. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, honestly. This was a honestly very challenging house. I didn't do everything. I didn't finish the backyard exactly, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Let's get a quick side-by-side here. Yeah, quick side-by-side. Honestly, I don't think that's that bad. I think I did all right with like kind of what I had. A pretty challenging house overall, but I'm pretty happy with it. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. I really appreciate all the support recently. Like I said earlier in the video, 20K subs. Huge milestone. Never thought I'd hit that in my life. I'm very grateful. I got a Discord down below. You should join. Got a lot of cool people in there. A lot of talking about Minecraft builds and that kind of thing. Follow Twitch, of course, you know, Patreon, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Shout out to the patrons on screen now. Go, dude.